A Toronto police officer already facing the possibility of life in prison over allegations he did nothing to help save a teen from suicide now faces even more trouble with the law. A discretionary bench warrant was today issued against the officer for failing to show up for his court appearance as the SIU laid another charge against him. Rewind to February 2nd, 2016. Deep in High Park, a teenager was here on this isolated path. A woman walking in the area saw him looping a rope around a tree. Fearing the worst, she ran up to the path to the nearby greenhouse for help. Then she frantically called her husband, who has told City News an officer he spotted at the entrance to the park twice refused his pleas to come and help the 19-year-old, saying he was busy on another call. We broke the news last month that an officer, 33-year-old Constable Kyle Upjohn, has been charged with criminal negligence causing death and failing to provide the necessaries of life. The Crown alleging his inaction endangered the young man's life and caused his health to be injured permanently. Those charges come with a possible sentence of life in prison. Today, a representative from the Special Investigations Unit was in court to add a third charge against the 33-year-old constable, breach of trust. But Constable Upjohn didn't show up in court for his appearance today, and the judge has slapped a discretionary bench warrant against him, which means he will be arrested if he fails to appear at his next court date in September.
You dialed 911. Is everything okay?
City News spoke to the man who dialed 911 that day and to two sources who read the court transcripts of that phone call. The caller says he flagged over a police officer to help him with a suicidal man. He claims that the police officer refused to help, so he called 911 to tell them a man had hung himself in High Park. The transcripts say the complainant was irate, telling the dispatcher that the officer refused to help, that the man was now dead, and he was going to cut him down himself. Constable Upjohn has been suspended with pay. Now, the SIU has refused to comment on the circumstances surrounding this decision to lay this third charge of breach of trust against the officer today, or why they laid it now, 1 month after the initial charges were laid.